I think I'm live. It says I'm live, but there we go. Hello, I'm Jill, also known as the Traveling Toe Reader. If you have mobile, if you have 50 subscribers, and I do not. So, living and learning. Today is Thoughtful Thursday, things to ponder. And the topic I had picked today, before today happened in my life, was failure, more so fear of failure or fear of rejection, fear of judgment, just the overall fear of not being good enough. But good enough for what? The stories we tell ourselves in our head is usually what that's all about. And it had me thinking about childlike wonder. Like when you see a child like embracing and living their life, they look at the world and they're fascinated by it. And then we become adults and we look at the world and we judge and criticize it and compare ourselves to others as someone's better than or less than. And it's just, it's not a constructive way to live our life. It's not a happy way to live our life. And, it just gave me things to think about, things to ponder. And one of the things I have here is like if we didn't lose our ability to see the world through a kinder lens, what would that look like? What would that look like if we held on to our childlike wonder and our inability to see the difference in each other, to just embrace and play with, whoever is willing to be kind and join in our party? It's kindness, like, just embracing and staying in that kindness, in that love. Um, what if we saw ourselves more kindly? The stories we tell ourselves in our head are, we may present well, the mask we wear may look good on the outside world, and there can be so much fear of what if people really knew the real me instead of the way I present. When if we just showed up in our truth, and the people who didn't appreciate that, knowing they just weren't our people, we moved to a different spot on the playground to play, to find the people who want to join in our party. And if, someone isn't, instead of criticizing or making them feel bad or wrong or worse, what if you just moved on and went and worked on your own life? It's just so fascinating how much time we spend as a species talking about what we don't like and what we don't like about other people instead of working on embracing having more of what we love in our life. And so, would we have less fear if we practiced more love? Less fear of failure and judgment and rejection if we just embraced what we loved and stepped into more of that. And, to be honest, I'm scared, what, about doing this YouTube live channel. Like, this is crazy. I have no idea what I'm doing, or um I just get on here and ramble because that's how my mind and my mouth work, and hope I say something constructive that someone will benefit from. But in the process, I'm learning, I'm showing up and embracing something new about myself. And I could have a huge fear of failure and just not do this because of the fear of judgment and criticism and just looking stupid. But someone's judgment of me does not qualify my worth. And if someone thinks I'm great, that also doesn't qualify my worth. That is an inside job. And so I am worthy just because I am, as are you. And it's just fascinating how much effort and work and judgment we put into ourselves and others. And once I get to this level or this thing, then I'll be okay. And it's just an interesting way to live our life when there's a limited number of days to our life and we don't know what that looks like. And I personally would rather spend more of my days focused on what I love instead of trying to avoid what I fear. And today, with this being a topic I picked before today happened, I'm in a huge transition where I'm moving and leaving my job as of tomorrow. And where I thought I was going hasn't panned out yet. So I'm a little bit like Richard Gere in Officer and a Gentleman, where I'm nowhere to go, but and I am in fear, but I'm also in excitement of what's to come, knowing it's just time for the next step forward. And if I stayed in fear, I may try to stay in something that doesn't serve me, something I don't love, somewhere I don't want to be. And so um trusting, taking a leap of faith and practicing kindness towards myself and others and staying open to what else is out there and knowing I'm resourceful and it's going to be great whatever it is. I just have to keep remembering I am supported in all ways. Sometimes it takes a lot of energy to stay in something that doesn't serve us, and why not put my energy towards more of what I love? So stay tuned. We'll all find out what that looks. And so um I kind of have here, and so-called failure is just proof, really, that we're showing up to live and to learn and to grow on this human journey. If we're not failing, we're not trying, we're not stepping out of our comfort zone. We're having a lot of days that look a lot like our past days. And that's great if that's all you want, but I want more. I want so much more. I want to embrace and have this adventure. I want to have this life that at the end of it, I'm checking out with no regrets on this human experience, that I played full out, that I not just had fun, which is tomorrow's topic for, but that I grew, that I learned, and that I helped others. It's really important to me to be of service in a way that someone else feels better because I was on this planet. Someone else feels supported and loved because I was on this planet. Someone else had an easier life because I was on this planet. And what that looks like is kindness and love and leading with that. And so, again, I rambled and I don't know if I said anything that resonated with you, helped you, or that you even wanted to hear, but hopefully I did. And I have here, you know, when we show up to live, learn, and grow on this human journey, and we add love to the equation, failure becomes just another fun adventure. So lead with love. See what that looks like, what that feels like for you. Like this YouTube channel, I'm leading with love, but still very much afraid of failure. But it is what it is because it's only so called failure from the story in my head. And I doubt very seriously this will ever be anything that I regret. But if I didn't do it, that would be something I'd regret because I never knew if I could reach someone or what I can grow and become by showing up and sharing my ramblings with you. I wish you all a glorious, beautiful, terrific, soul filled day. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for Fun Day Friday. Thanks so much. Bye, all.